Game number 3 of this best of 5. And well, we've had quite an interesting series so far. We've had one of these players be very aggressive and work out for them in one game and not so well in the second. But now we're on Frost. We're going to decide who takes the lead yet again, since this series has been leveled. Spawning to the lower left hand position, representing AT Gaming, the orange Zerg player Elazer. And his opponent to the lower left, the red Zerg player, representing Rockhat, HyuN. So, game number 1 went in HyuN's favour. Game number 2, he tried an ultra aggressive build, didn't work for him. Elazer took an economic lead from that point on, and while HyuN valiantly fought to stay in the map, tried to level it out, it was a cute little bit of roach burrow play that actually ended up winning Elazer the game. So congrats to him for that. It was really nice. This third map, Frost. Bit bigger. Ooh, early gas from Elazer here. Forget what I'm trying to say about a bigger map. Let's talk about this early gas into a pool. Somewhat reminiscent of map number 1, but it was HyuN who was doing this. He was the one getting all aggressive. And ZvZ, really, if PvP is a game of rock, scissors, paper, ZvZ is like a quick draw in the Wild West. You know the other person's going to try and shoot you. It's just how quickly are they going to do it. At some point, your opponent is just going to be like, depending on the phase of the game, they're either going to be like, Z. Tons of Zerglings come and kill you. A bit later than that, they might be like, Z, B, and then try and kill you with some Ling Blings. Then it's just Pirate Zerg mode, Arrgh, and then they might try and finish you off. But at some point, they're going to try and end your life. That's for sure, and it can happen very suddenly. And Elazer going to be going for the earliest moment of this. 3 drones still in gas. Baneling Nest should be coming up once we hit the 50 gas mark, since Zergling speed's already coming through. No natural base though. And this is actually really important to note, because on King Sejong Station, when HyuN did this build, he did have his natural down. The result, this hits slightly earlier, but it's less powerful. HyuN comes out, he's heading towards that watchtower. Doesn't go for it though, just sneaks on by. Does he see some lings? Okay, so he sees 2 lings. But that's not enough to give it away. The rest being, oh, sees 2 more. That could be a giveaway for HyuN. Gonna see these 2 definitely, and this should now be HyuN saying, okay, that's too many lings. What are you doing? What is your plan? Pulls the queen down. Still not getting too concerned. He's like, well, they're not speedlings yet. 4 lings chipping away. HyuN, though, no, he knows. He's aware. He's got the scout on the Baneling Nest. He's getting into full defense mode. The spine important. Can't cancel the natural base. Can't really move down there either, because Banelings. Banelings wreck your lings and they make you sad. What HyuN can do though is hold this ramp pretty much indefinitely. Gonna be trying to fend this off. The Banelings are the real big concern. Defending against Banelings, Speedlings and Banelings with Slowlings and Queens can be done. Every time I've ever tried to do it though on ladder, I fail miserably. HyuN though is amazing. Can he do it? Down. Ooh, nice transfuse on one of those Queens. Keeps it alive. 4 Banelings still up. Things still attacking. This is incredibly tense. HyuN needs to keep this. In come the Banelings. They're waddling by. Detonate. Kill off that hatchery. But was it worth it? HyuN is still up in the work account. Elazer doesn't have his own hatchery started yet, and he's invested quite a bit of gas into Banelings. HyuN gonna retake this the second he hits 300 minnows. Or around then. Not exact that second. And HyuN, while he lost his hatch, has fended off this aggression. Nice transfuse on that queen, keeping alive a moment longer. Allowing a few more lings to end up dead. Elazer trying to drone up as quickly as he can, taking his own natural, but both of these 2 players getting their naturals down at a very similar time, actually. But HyuN is up by 2 workers still. Oh, but this is really nice. Elazer, he sneaks through. HyuN was out of position with his queens. In come a lot of Zerglings now to the main base. This is going to be frustrating. Down goes a couple of drones already. The queen's frantically trying to poke away at this. 4 workers killed, and Elazer takes a 3 drone lead. And this drone lead of 1, 2, 3 early on really can make a big difference. HyuN getting bold though. He's like, overlords are gonna die. I will avenge the death of my drones. And avenge he shall. He's actually pushing back 2 overlords. He may get both of them. If he does that, it'd be fantastic for him. Because that's a heavy supply block for Elazer. 200 minerals he doesn't really want to spend, and 2 lava he'd rather go to drones or units to defend himself. Down they go. That's a big supply block for Elazer now. Like, that is huge. And still the queens are coming forward. They're just like, yep. I'm shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Pretty much the queen's just going to go and kill this overlord off now. They might wait. They are waiting. I don't know why they're waiting. Maybe they thought there'd be another overlord by now. They got bored. Just having a little chat. It's like, where's that overlord? Guess we should keep going to look further. Do they know? They know. HyuN can see it, so he does know. The queens just wanted a rest. They do look a bit overweight, queens. It's probably more exercise than they're used to walking all this way. Generally, they just get annied us across the map, but HyuN, he wants slender queens. Down goes another overlord. Not quite supply blocking Elazer, but certainly being a bit of a pain. But more importantly, it hides all the vision. This is what Elazer sees of the map currently. You know what Elazer doesn't see on the map? Banelings. Elazer also doesn't see, or he does now, he sees a couple of speedlings. But he doesn't see all of these. They're coming forward. A couple of banelings here. There's not too much to defend with. It's going to be tough. A few more lings going down. They're going to try and take out this queen. Baneling detonations are good though. HyuN, he's got way more banelings. He's counter-attacking like a bit of a boss. Coming through. A couple of banelings start going. 2 banelings. Kill drones. Will they get the detonations they need? Boom, they do. That was a massive baneling hit, and HyuN takes the lead yet again. It's now 2-1 in this best of 5.